thank you to all of you. As I look out over the group here today, I think the majority of you have already been involved in interprofessional education in some way, shape, or form. And really, we could not make it work without all of you. Our IPE initiative here on campus depends on participation, obviously, from all of the different health professions trainings programs. And we've been very lucky in the eagerness of people to get involved. In fact, just yesterday, we had our fall IPE event with 500 some eager first-year students from across campus who all met in the Trulson Event Center initially to hear about patient safety and challenges with communication, and then broke out into about 45 different small groups, all running simultaneously with 60-some faculty facilitators in those small groups. And so these are wonderful events that we've been doing here for quite some time. And they're important, and we should continue to do them, but I think we, as Dr. Gold said, need to think about some of the ways we can really push the boundaries. We're not alone in our struggles to figure out what the curricular content should be for IPE. No one nationally can really say they know the answer to that. There is no national society for IPE right now. There is no national large-scale journal focused heavily on IPE right now. Those are things that are going to come, and I was asked to give you some big ideas for what we would like to do here on campus, and I think we have the opportunity to really fill some of those voids right here. We are in the final stages of discussions with Elsevier to establish a new IPE and interprofessional practice-based journal. The IPE half of that will be overseen by us here at UNMC in partnership with some of the other national leaders in IPE, and the interprofessional practice side will be overseen by a national practice group as well. The other opportunity I think we have is to think about hosting an IPE conference here nationally. We've started some discussions about that, and there's a lot of interest from our national partners, but I think we should set as a goal within the next couple years to host not just a regional or not just a UNMC conference, but a national conference, and I think that's very realistic. You're likely to hear from me or someone else in the IPE group to ask you for your assistance with that. It might well be that the proceedings from a conference like that could help launch our journal. Other things that we're focusing on, IPE in large groups has some value for covering those concepts that are in common for everybody. But the real primary goal of IPE is to make better team members and better team players. And that has to take place in smaller, usually practice-based settings. So we're going to be going out and looking to see where our students interact and where they're already in the same place at the same time, and try to develop smaller scale activities that really conform to what their eventual practice model is going to be. We've done some work with the liver transplant team, for example, already in this area. Geriatrics has done quite a bit as well. So we're likely to come and chat with you and ask how we could develop some things to help your students where they're actually doing their jobs.